Great evening, folks. Hey, this is Wesley Virgin here. Welcome to another Millionaire Midnight Rant podcast. If you're listening right now, you're either live with me via my Instagram account at Wesley Virgin, or you are currently on my podcast, either on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, or Google Podcasts as well. So welcome to the rant, folks. And you know what we do here. I give all of you the opportunity to have just a deep conversation with a multi-millionaire, which is myself. My name is Wesley Virgin, and I'm a self-made millionaire from Houston, Texas here, but currently I've moved to Colombia. So this is going to be a Colombia edition rant here. Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? How are you? Awesome. Go ahead and comment your names here below. Tonight, I want to do a Q&A, but I want to start with this. I want to be a little bit transparent with you, and I want to share some things with you as well, if you don't mind. And I really want you to listen to me if you really want to be wealthy and successful and really change your life and change your family's life and be free. Okay? Someone asked me today, I'm in Colombia here, and I've been hiring a lot of people. And I just hired a brand new assistant. And she asked me a question. She's like 25 years old. And she said, what is the most important thing, or what was the most important thing in your life? Oh, she says, Wesley, what makes you extremely happy right now in your life? She said, what makes you happy? And I had to think about that for a second. And obviously I knew the answer, but I want to share it with you just like I shared it with her. And it was one word. You know, if I can be very honest with you, it's one word that makes me just extremely happy. And that's freedom. Okay? Freedom. And when I shared with her, I said the freedom to do what I want to do at any given moment. I said right now, if I wanted to fly to Paris and spend a bunch of money on clothes, I can. If I wanted to go to the Ferrari dealership and buy me a Ferrari for $500,000, I can do that cash. If I wanted to visit my parents and write a check for $100,000 and give it to them, I can do that. If I wanted to go feed 10,000 people in some foreign country, I could do that as well. If I needed to pay for my children's college education, I could pay it in full. If I want to sleep in my bed all day and do nothing, I can do that. If I want to fly around the world and buy properties and buy homes and houses, I could do that as well. And I said, that what makes me most happy, just the freedom that I have here. And the reason why I believe that's important for you to understand and hear, all of you, is that I want you to realize that the sacrifice that you're making, or even the sacrifice that you will eventually make to become the person that you want to be, is worth it. Because what you're going to get is freedom. Does that make sense? Like, imagine having so much money, so much financial success, that it's almost nothing that you can't do. Like if you're down, say if you wake up, you're not feeling too great, you can fly to Jamaica for the week. Say if you had a tough day, you can go to the mall and spend $10,000 on a purse. Say if somebody in your family is sick and they need money, you can make a contribution to them as well. It's freedom. Okay? And I want to remind you of that because I know some of you you're struggling. I get it. coming below if you're struggling financially, and some of you haven't had a breakthrough yet. You've been working. I get it. You've been sacrificing and, doing what it takes to get what you want. But what I want you to understand, that everything that you're going through, the young lady says something real powerful. He said, yeah, Wes, you can't just be excited about the good times in life. You got to be excited about the bad times. He said, and this girl is 25 years old. She said, I'm excited about the process of becoming the woman I know I'm destined to be. Her words, not mine. Colombian chick. She's from Colombia. She's 25 years old. She said, I am more excited about the process. He said, it's easy to be excited when everything is going your way in life. When you got money, you're in love. Everybody tells you look good. You get compliments. Right? Everybody's praising you. It's so easy to be excited. But can you be excited when you're not making money? Can you be excited when no one likes you, no one pays you attention? Can you still be excited when no one hit like or share your posts? Can you still be excited when no one's watching your YouTube videos, no one's listening to your music? Can you still be excited when the business is failing? And I thought that was very profound. Got to be excited about the process, folks. Okay? Every one of you, all of you, listen to me. Every one of you are in your own individual process. And sometimes we get distracted because we're too busy looking at other people's journey and other people's success. We're looking at what other people are doing. Oh, man. You spend too much time on Instagram and TikTok. You see people flying around the world, buying Ferraris, driving Teslas, driving Lamborghinis, huge lake houses and all this stuff, mansions, whatever. And sometimes if you're not careful, you'll get lost in someone's journey. Well, listen, their journey is not yours. Focus on your process. Begin to individualize your own journey to becoming who you want to be. Because when you do that, one, you can make measurable progress. You can actually see yourself making progress because you're no longer comparing yourself to who others are today. You're comparing yourself to who you were yesterday. You with me? And if you continually to do that, you will be a totally different person. So I thought I would just share that with you here tonight, before I do a Q&A. Just enjoy the process. Be excited about it. Be excited about the hiccups, the adversities, the challenges, the mistakes, the wrongs, the failures. Just be excited about it. Because everything that's happening, listen, everything that is happening in your life is happening for the good. How do I know that? Because I know every one of you that's listening to my voice has a positive intention to increase your quality of life. I'm not saying that everybody on here want to be rich. Some people on here want to be happy. Some people on here just want to be comfortable. They just want to feel okay. They just want to feel that they're going in the right direction. Does that make sense? So what I want you to do is hold on to the vision. Whatever the vision you have for your life, hold on to it. Think about it. Ponder on it. Okay? Because what you're seeking is also seeking you. Does that make sense? What you're seeking in life is also seeking you. Just to share you a quick story, where I'm at right now It's almost like deja vu because I'm in this Airbnb and I'm renting it for a while they build out and decorate my place that I'm renting here in Colombia. So I got this Airbnb I'm paying like $20,000 a month for, right? And when I looked at the view, I mean, it has a tremendous view of Medellin. It's gorgeous. And I looked at one of my vision boards that I created 10 years ago when I was broke. It's the same view. The same exact view. Almost the same exact property I put on my vision board 10 years ago. When I was broke, when I wasn't making any money in business, when everything around me was failing. That was some of the toughest times in my life. And now, years later, I've manifested the property, the home that was on the vision board. Listen, hold the vision in your mind, folks. I don't care what you read, what you listen to. Manifestation is real. If you're able to hold an image in your mind of what you want. When I say hold the image, you have to think about it. You have to think about it at night. Think about it while you're on the way to work. Think about it while you're eating. Think about it while you're taking a shower. If you're able to hold the vision, vision means the picture. If you're able to hold the picture in your mind of what you desire in the external world, it will happen. You hear me? It will happen. I'm giving you my testimony. I'm a young black kid that grew up on the south side of Houston, Texas. My parents never made more than $20,000 a year. I didn't have a silver spoon in my mouth. We were just average. I never seen a Lamborghini until I turned like 25, 26. Never seen a Ferrari, never seen a mansion, never been in a mansion. Never visited a gated community, never. Never met a rich person in my younger years growing up. However, I realized by educating myself, keyword educating myself, I realized that my past doesn't create my future. Okay? And since my past doesn't create my future, I no longer had to think about my past. See, many of you, the image that's in your mind is just your past. You think about everything you've done wrong. You think about everything you haven't done. You think about your mistakes. You think about what's not working. You think about your pains, your stresses, your frustrations. So think about it for a second. If that's all you're thinking about and picturing, it's almost impossible to receive anything else. Doesn't matter how hard you work. Doesn't matter how many books you read, how many times you meditate. Like if you're picturing the past, which is also called the familiar, you just get more of that. You with me? And it becomes a perpetual movie in your mind. Same money in the bank account, same car, same home, same apartment, same wife, same husband, same friends, same everything. Same addictions. You with me here? If you want to change your life, you must change the picture that is in your mind about your life. I want everybody to comment that. Men, women, kings, queens, listen. If you want to change your life, many of you, I hear it all the time. I want to change my life, Wes. Listen. if you want to change your life, your circumstances, your situations, you must change the picture about your life. That's it. Is it going to happen overnight? Nope. Is it going to take some time and some sedulous work? Yes. But like I said before, it's worth it. Because you'll be free. Okay? Any questions for me, folks? Go ahead and comment your questions below, please. Oh, look at my view. I'm trying to get comfortable. Give me a second. Wes, what are your thoughts on Jose Silva? Great meditation. Questions here. Talk to me. You know, I think to myself sometimes, and, you know, and every once in a while I think about you. Don't think I don't think about you sometimes. I do. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why not you? I mean, like, why not you? Like, I'm not special. Like, honestly, there's nothing different about me. I dropped out of college. I went to the Army, got kicked out. Been in jail a few times, filed bankruptcy, had repossessions. I've been evicted, had bad credit. Like, isn't that like, I pay child support. Isn't that like your life, most of you? I was broke. I used to drive a 1988 Honda Accord with no AC. Even the windows didn't work properly. Who's been there? Like, I mean, I'm thinking to myself, like, was I special? The answer is no, I wasn't special. So I'm thinking to myself, like, why not you, big head? Right? I mean, why not you? It's nothing special about me, folks. I'm letting you know, it's not. I wish I could tell you, like, I don't have a bunch of degrees on my wall. I don't have a bunch of accolades. I got a ton of mistakes. Right? And I'm worth $40 million. Wow. I'm a first generational millionaire the first actually in my entire family. On my mother's and on my dad's side. First millionaire. And I have a big family. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why not you? Why can't you be the first generational millionaire in your family? Like, why not? And I'm like, why not just go for it? Like, fuck it, just go for it. Maybe it doesn't work out, but just go for it. What if it does? Like, what if you took a leap of faith towards your desires, your dreams, and it worked out for you? Maybe some of your dreams are huge, they're big, they're grandiose, and maybe you have no clue on how it's going to happen. Well, guess what? I told this to the young lady today. I said, the how, it's none of your business. Let me tell you why. Have you ever wanted to do something so badly and you didn't know how you was going to do it, but you knew you was going to do it? That's every one of us. We've all did something that we had no clue on how we was going to do it, but we knew we were going to do it. So what's different about making $1 million and being financially successful? And like, what's the difference? You don't know how to do it. You just got to know that you will. You with me? You just have to know that you will do it. Okay? What age was I? 35 years old. I know what you're thinking. So, Wesley, I thought you was 25. Yeah, I am. 25, but I made my first billion at 35. Do the math. When can we have ladies' night? I need to hear from Dirty Daddy West. Ladies, who wants to hear from Dirty Daddy West? I like that name. I like that. It's provocative. Ladies. You know, it always depends on the topic. Like I'm saying, I'm always willing to answer any question you have about any topic. I'm always open. I just don't talk about money. We talk about the philosophy of life. I speak about how to navigate life. And to navigate life, you have to understand people, which I understand them pretty well. Always learning, but I definitely know how to navigate people. Okay? Wes, one thing I'm told is when you have young children, you have to put your dreams on hold. What would be the reply to that? Hell no. Just because I had children, I didn't put my dreams on hold. Actually, my children compelled me to become the rich man that I am today. You know, that's bullshit when I hear about, you got to put everything on hold because you got to take care. No. No, if you want to properly take care of your children, you have to get serious about your dreams. You can't take care of your children without money. And many of you are you're not doing the best job right now, to be honest with you, as it relates to raising your children, you know? And usually it all boils down to the money, lack of it. Many of you are programming your children for poverty, telling your children that, I don't have the money. Money don't grow on trees. I get it next week. I get it on my next paycheck. Like, you're programming these children to fail, unfortunately. So, no. Don't put your dreams on hold because you have children. Your children should ignite your dreams. And it should ignite the activity that it's going to take to make those dreams come true. Okay? What's next? Do you have to visualize all day or only when you meditate 2 times a day? I mean, sometimes I visualize all day sometimes. I mean, because it's just on my mind. Sometimes my goals and my dreams, it's just on my mind, folks. You know? Can't even think about nothing else. Because that's what's on my mind. Makes sense? Oh, my God. Oh. How do you navigate after a death? You mean death? Like, who died? Honestly. Like, God forbid, but I know my parents one day will eventually move on and pass on, right? But I've already made the decision that I'm going to be the strongest person, strongest man at the funeral of my parents. Right? I'm not going to sit there and cry and boo-hoo all night. To me, it is selfish. You know, I'm not saying that I'm not going to show any type of emotion, but my parents, they're destined to go to heaven because that's where they want to go. So when they pass on, they're getting the gift that they want, which is to go to heaven. And I'm going to be happy for them. They've lived a good life. I've lived a good life with them. There's no need to cry. For me. So, you know, whenever you need to navigate a death, when you think about death, most people cry because they miss the person. But see, when you miss somebody, that's about you. That's not about them. Like, I miss time with them. We didn't get to talk enough. We didn't get to do this enough. We didn't get to do. That's about you. That's not about them. Me, I'm going to celebrate. Somebody died in my family, I'm going to celebrate their death. Right? I know that sounds a bit counterintuitive, but I'm going to celebrate their death, right? Celebrate them. Celebrate their life. Like they're going exactly where they want to be. I'm celebrating the good times that we had. Listen, you know, whenever anyone passes on, you can always say, oh, I didn't spend enough time. You can always say that. All right, but I'm thinking to myself, like, how much time do you want to spend with a person until you, like when is enough? You know, when God chooses to allow you to pass on, you should be grateful. You should celebrate the life that you live here on earth. There's no need to cry. Right? There's no need to go insane. And just be grateful. Celebrate them. And I get it. I'm not saying that you can't feel any pain. Yes, it's normal to feel pain, to cry. But don't suffer. Right? Understand that death is going to happen to all of us, unfortunately. We're all going to die one day. Right? It is what it is. Right? So I just suggest if anybody dies that's close to you, it serves you more to celebrate their life than to celebrate or to be upset and mad and angry and sad because they passed on. Because you know it's inevitable. It's just it's just going to happen. And we don't know when. But I would say appreciate and celebrate people's life while they're here. You want to spend more time with a person? Spend more time with them now then. You don't have to wait until they pass on to say, I wish I would have spent more time with them. Does that make sense? What's next? Hey, Wes, would you recommend ClickBank? How much time did you commit to it? A lot. And I do recommend ClickBank for sure. Wes, when going through the process of GeniusScript, would you recommend to turn off your brain on trying to figure out how it's going to happen? Especially if you are someone that buys courses. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's what I would like you to do. Because you don't know how. But I'll tell you this, if you continue to practice, work on your skill every day, it'll happen for you. The how will find you. How long did you go to jail for? And did jail play a significant role in your success? Nah, only a couple of days. Guys, I didn't go to prison, folks. I went to jail for like speeding tickets, no license, like warrants, small warrants. Nothing of a criminal offense, right? Just, I didn't pay my tickets on time. And I would say, I'll share this with you. One day I did cry in jail. Yeah, Wesley Virgin, I did. This was so long ago. But luckily I was by myself in the jail cell. But yeah, I shed a few tears. And I was talking to myself and I said, man, is my life going to be like this? That's exactly what I said. I said, man, is my life going to be a man that's just going to jail every week, every month because he can't take care of responsibilities? And from that day, I got serious about my life. I began the process. Okay? What's next here? Wes, I live in Michigan. My son lives with mom in Georgia. Should I be making a major effort to move out to Georgia closer to him? No, I don't think it's important to be closer to him. I mean, you can call him, you can FaceTime, you can visit him. But, you need to do whatever you need to do for yourself to put yourself in a financial, in a state that you can provide for the mother of your children, for sure. Because it doesn't matter if you're close or you're far away. If you're not providing for that woman financially, it doesn't matter how close you are. still have the same issues. Wesley, I can show you my view. Awesome, brother. What's next? Questions for me. Well, we have 102 people. All praises to the Most High. God is the greatest. I'm telling you, folks. If you're just consistent, I've been consistent for 4 years. And look at that, 100 people. And I'm happy about that. I'm so excited. I am. I'm so excited. I love it. At that point, after jail, when did you get the light bulb idea to go online? You know, I got that idea when I went overseas to Afghanistan. And, you know, it was just, the internet was there. And I just started to think. And I thought, how can I put something online? Can you see my question? I'm sorry, I did not see Frederick. Can you ask again? And I didn't know exactly how I was going to make $1 million, folks. Hey, Alicia, how are you? I didn't know. I mean, I thought with the internet, I thought this was going to be 7-Day Fitness. I thought so many things. But everything that I thought was going to make me $1 million did not. When I chose just to relax, calm down, and just work with the expectation that everything was going to work out in my favor, it did. Okay? Wes, do a red light special, maybe tomorrow. Wes, have you ever been prophesied to about the life you're living now? No. Nope. Never been prophesied to. I mean, I guess to myself. Kalia Walker. What's next? Questions for me. Talk to me. Don't be shy. What advice would you give me with starting with online marketing and not knowing anything about it and doing the Genie script? You know, I would say spend some time on YouTube and watch videos on how to start our online marketing company, how to become an affiliate marketer, how to create products. Wes, what are your thoughts about marriage? I'm not a fan. And let me be clear. I'm not a fan because majority of marriages fail. I'm just not a fan because I don't think it's the great business decision in life to do that. I don't know. I don't think it's smart business-wise to get married because, you know, unless your prenuptial agreement is airtight, you're going to be exposed. And my thoughts is, you know, why can't I just be with a woman without marriage? Like, why? Why is it so important to be marriage? I just think it's so traditional, and that's what we've seen people do. So we tend to just follow people, which is called social conformity. Like, you just follow what everybody else does. And that's okay if it works for you, but I don't know. I don't have any desire to be married, honestly. At all. I can be with a person for the rest of my life and be happy right then, have kids with them and everything. You know, I've learned in life that it's important. Eventually, you need to create your own rules for yourself. So, I create my own rules. I don't listen to what the status quo is. I don't care what people say about this, what you should do. I do what I want to do. Honestly. Okay? How did you become a millionaire? Digital marketing. At what point should you start an LLC in business? You know, once you make $300,000, $400,000 a year, you can do that then. Can you explain financial literacy? I mean, basically understanding how to budget and manage your finances. Okay? Do you consider yourself a Christian? No. I'm not a religious person, honestly. I grew up religious. My dad's a pastor, but I'm not I don't put myself in a box and say, oh, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. Man, I'm a human being, you know? So I'm not here to take sides and say, oh, I'm a Christian, oh, I'm a this, I'm a this. I don't know. I don't think it's important to identify with a certain religion. Because when you identify with a certain religion, then obviously the other religion is wrong, right? And you have to argue back and forth about who's going to hell and who's not. Yeah, I don't have time for that. That's just ridiculous in my opinion. You're very welcome, Benella. Any more questions for me here? What do you think about the OnlyFans industry as a business model? OnlyFans management? I don't think it's going to last. I mean, you try to manage models or manage women, yeah, I don't think that's going to last very long. I mean, it's like being a pimp, I guess. I don't know. I would not be in the OnlyFans business because you got to think about it. Even the women that do that, OnlyFans, like, first of all, your pictures, your movie's going to be all over the internet because the people that watch you, they're going to screen capture and share your stuff. Then two, obviously you can't do this for the rest of your life. So what is the end goal? You're making this money, but, you know, eventually, like, what are you going to do? What's the plan? Because OnlyFans cannot be the plan for the rest of your life. Make sense? Wes, do you work with angels to help? No. I do not. Satan created a religion to divide people. Well, I don't know who. Listen, I can't say that Satan created anything. I don't even believe that Satan is real devil. We got to be very careful making assumptions. Do you believe in elites or Illuminati? Is that a real thing? No clue. Hey, Leslie, I have no clue, honestly. There's a lot of conspiracies around all that stuff, but to me, whether you believe it or not, that has nothing to do with your quality of life. What would you do with 100K liquid to scale? What, in ads? Scale with what? What are you scaling? Hey, Sylvia, how are you? What happened to the Genie Script offer? Yeah, we're moving to a different platform. I'll let you guys know soon. Yeah, but when you said scale, but scale doing what? Like, what's the business? What are your thoughts on preparing for retirement? Yeah, I don't believe in retirement, I guess the traditional sense of retiring. I mean, what you gonna do all day? Just do nothing? Like, I can't, not do nothing all day. People believe retirement is just drinking mojitos on the beach all day. That's boring. I've done that. So I'll never retire. I'm always going to be doing something, honestly. Always. What are 3 things you think all men should know? 1, I give you 4 things. These are my 4 things for you to become a high-value man. I've said this many times before. 1, men, focus on the money first. Don't focus on women. You should know that. I don't care how old you are and where you are in life right now. Focus on the money, not the women. 2, learn how to communicate. Okay? Learn how to communicate effectively. Learn how to use your words very persuasively. Okay? 3, learn how to have emotional intelligence. You gotta learn how to control yourself emotionally. Your anger, your sadness, your depression, whatever. You gotta control that stuff. Learn how to be a stoic. Learn how to be very neutral in all type of chaotic situations. That's 3. I thought I had 4, but it's 3. Do you believe in Genie Script? Of course. I created it. It works. Should I stick to the genie script till I finish? Absolutely. Yeah, just focus on one thing first. Take your time. All the emails I send you guys just recommendations that I use. You don't have to buy the software. It's up to you. You know, many people, they want to know what I do, what I buy, what I use. So I'm just recommending it to you. You don't have to do it. It's up to you. Any more questions for me here? We have 104 people here. Hey, can I get everybody to do one thing for me if you don't mind? Just one thing. Can I get everybody to like and share this video now? Like, how amazing would that be if I get everybody to like it and share this video right now? Wes, what are your goals to finish out this year? I don't have any goals for the year. Not for this year. Oh, man. That flies back in here again, guys. It was a fly in here yesterday and it's back. And it's annoying. It's annoying. We gotta kill it. Oh. All right, what's next? Wes, what are your goals for next year? I don't have any goals for next year. But my goal is $1 million a day. But it doesn't need to happen in a year. Yeah. What's next? Elijah wants to fly to bite my ear. Why, man? Why? ¿Por qué? Wes, what are your investments? Real estate, stocks, index funds. Wes, when you become more successful and start getting more attention, how do you filter the people that's only there for your success? I don't know. I don't have a lot of people around me now, so I think I do a good job. I don't really spend a lot of time with people anyway, so I don't think I'll have any issues with that. You hate the fly, so the fly hates you. Oh, you think that's what it is, Elijah? Yeah, exactly. How do you start to become successful? Well, Tina, first, you need to know what you want first. You need to define what success means to you. Okay? Wes, do you invest in your personal brand? Yes. Are you guys getting value here tonight? Ladies, men, comment below if you're getting value. Comment the word value below. Are you getting value? What do you recommend a good morning routine to start your day? Meditation. Are the mosquitoes gigantic in Colombia? No. Yeah, folks, are you getting value here tonight? Just want to make sure I'm serving you properly here. I'm just looking at the questions here below, and I just want to help you. If that's what you want. Okay. Is it enough just to say I want to make X amount per week to be successful? I just want to go and have to be more detailed. More detailed to you. Wes, how do you know where to go in Colombia? I have a staff out here. How do you balance your tasks? How long are your time blocks? I don't do time blocks. Thank you, Nadine. If you had a business that was not doing well, but it fills your cup every day, how do you suggest to turn it around? When you say it fills your cup, what do you mean? I love hearing your voice. Oh, thank you. Ladies, I want to ask you a question. Is my voice extremely attractive? Like, is my voice extremely sexy? I'm just curious. You can say yes or no. It's fine with me. Women only, of course. Let me know. I'm just curious. I've been working on my vernacular and my tonality when I talk on these rants here. So I just want to see if the practice is actually working in my favor. Okay. Oh, well, thank you. Wow. Okay. And to be honest with you, the reason why I talk this way, because later I want you to listen to this rant, listen to this podcast. And if I'm easy on the ears, then you'll begin to listen to it more. And the more you listen to it, obviously the results are not far behind. Thank you. Wes, what would you say to your 30-year-old self? Focus on one thing, Wes. That's what I would say. I love your voice, but not when you're yelling. Why not? Listen, just like Daddy got to raise his voice sometimes. Daddy can't always have this nice, calm, tranquil voice. Sometimes Daddy got to raise his voice. You know, tell me why Daddy raises his voice to his children. Because the children are out of line. The children think Daddy is playing. So Daddy has to raise his voice a bit to put the children in line. That's what I do with you. Sometimes I got to put you in line because that's the only thing you understand. It's me raising my voice. You don't understand anything else. Right? Let me see. When I make my first million, can I meet you and give you a hug? Absolutely. You can give me a hug now. You don't need to be a millionaire to give me a hug. What are your 3 to 5 podiums that you use to run your business ads? Facebook. Why are you still a virgin, bro? You don't know, say. Wes, what do you think is the purpose of life? I believe the purpose of life is to serve others, honestly. It's to make other people's lives better. Yeah. What's next? No sé, no sé. Many of you, if you're not aware, I'm learning Espanol. Maybe I'll start speaking Espanol on these rants. Mi español es muy, muy bien. Yo aprendo español todos días con mi familia. How did I do? Give me a thumbs up if I did well. Where is the milk? Wes, what do you think will be different in 5 to 10 years in our day-to-day lives? Oh, AI is definitely going to be a bit more visible than it is now. And AI is going to find its way in so many different industries. And I believe it's going to, many people will lose their jobs, unfortunately. Comprendo, papi chulo. Well, thank you, Jazzy. Gracias. Mi amores. When I say mi amor, I'm talking about the ladies. Okay, ladies. Are you learning AI? No. I'm not learning it. I'm just utilizing it. Yo te voy a enseñar a hablar bien. Te compro como $100 baros. I think he said, I'm going to speak fine. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts on scams? How we know which AI platforms are really real? I mean, all AI platforms are real. What do you mean? What do you think about Elon Musk? Love him. Love him to life. Shout out to Elon Musk. If we are after advice from you, what is the best place to do this? If we're begging for help. Well, I'm here. Right here, Tina Turner. Right here. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and let you go here. Thank you so much for joining me on tonight's rant. If you got any value, feel free to share this and like it. I just appreciate it. I'm just going to ask you to do that. You don't have to share it. You don't have to like it. But if I don't ask, then I would never know. So I love you. Don't give up on your dreams. Work, 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 work. Stretch yourself. Separate yourself from friends and family. Put yourself in a hubble for about a year and watch how fast you change. Hey, much love. This is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin, and let's go.